Not too short from Rampal. He's not quite got the pace he used to have. Watch this. Muscled past mid-on. Fine stroke.
Yeah, breeze in the batter's favour as well. Coach is happy.
Head coach of Sweden, I found out not long ago. Danny? Niall O'Brien with his nuggets of info.
Speaking of winter weddings.
God, look at this! The zingers are aligned. What a comeback here from Rampal.
Well, was he expecting another short one there? Feet didn't go anywhere. Looked like he was waiting to swat another one. Here we go. But it's full. Inside edge. Leg stump goes flying. The bails go flying. Zinging up the night. That's a very happy Ravi Rampal. Cadmore has to go for 12. Pune 13 for 1.
Mr. Cool. Well, so many of them.
No, I think this guy's the coolest. He's the coolest.
He was wearing a jacket in the Caribbean recently, his hero, and there was, I was trying to think who it was, and I thought he was Lenny Kravitz. Someone
Well, you can see that. He's got the coolest name in the game.
Yeah, wonderful striker too. He can get going.
Let's have a look at the wicket again, Danny. Inside. It did nip back a little bit, didn't it? It was just good old-fashioned areas. It was a no-nonsense T10 shot. But only Jeffrey Boycott would have liked that one in Yorkshire. No, Cadmore, what are you doing? It's a joke.
He's a tyke, isn't he, Kevin?
He is.
Yeah, but as you say, just decks back. It's a natural angle too from Rampal. It's a little bit wider on the crease and off cuts nicely. Right-handers close things down. Let's see what he's got here for Lewis. He hasn't really had much of the strike at all. Nearly 2 overs done. That's good. Good bounce. Still bowls a heavy ball, Rampal.
Yeah, these are the guys you've seen for a long time playing international cricket. A little bit grey around the ears, around the temples. Maybe had a big Christmas like I did. Still got the skills to back yourselves up.
And the thrills. The change of pace. Saying no. Ends a pretty good over. Wicket and just half a dozen. 15 for 1, the Devils.
This court is a little rougher than last year. Last year was a lot smoother, the actual surface. Oh boy.
Gee, the young ball kid's been hit there. Rafa showing immediate concern. She's good, I think. Oh, that's a wonderful moment, though. Good girl.
Australian Open, live and exclusive on Sony Sports Channels.
On Sony Sports Network, only on Sony Sports Network.
Well, they managed to get up over the 3 figures with the Gladiators. Good effort there from Azim Khan, 37 in 0. Got that off just 13. Delport, his 25 came from 17. Both gentlemen bashing a few maximums. Speaking of old-timers, party boys and headbands. Here's Imran Tahir.
Oh, yeah, good start, everybody.
Great start, great boots, great headband. Looks like an aging rocker from Woodstock. I think he's flying half-mast as well with those trousers. Expecting floods in Abu Dhabi.
That ain't going to happen. Sadly with the rain. Got to shrink in the dryer, though.
I think he's done that on purpose. You can't go out dressed like that and not do it on purpose. Look at that.
Come on, everybody.
Security, come on.
Brilliant start, everybody.
I admire that look. That's a man who's got no mirrors at home.
Just that pink champagne. There he is, the old gun. Just setting it up nicely, just looking around, just changing the field a little.
Seriously, if anyone has seen the rest of his trousers, if they could give us a call. Oh, this is a big one. Right on a length, beautifully struck through the line from Walton. Wide of long on, that's 6 of the best.
Yeah, one of his zones, as it were. Wide, long on, and down on one knee. Just clears that front leg and says, Imran, that's in my slot, buddy. Way back. Not just a little bit. That's another chunk of it.
Very well fielded. Long on that. Certainly is bright. Right here. You can see him, you can pick him out from the crowd. Those orange boots and the headband. Oh! Well taken. Just wears one for his troubles, Walton.
Who shot the shot?
Brilliant, boys. One wicket, boys, 1 wicket.
Did you go to that museum?
The Bob Marley Museum, I have been, yes.
Lovely.
Enjoyed the gift shop.
Holy moly! Fatted answer. Lewis says, Chatters, I'm joining the party. 3 done, it's 29 for 1.
Abu Dhabi T10, Delhi Bulls versus Bangla Tigers. Tonight 10 p.m. live on Sony 6 and in Hindi on Sony 10-3.
Now a couple of big sixes in that last over. Finally going to get the ball back. How's him? Yeah, get busy, boy. Wonderful striking, so Caribbean.
Certainly put his weight behind it. A good 10 rows back.
Time for Zahor. So, go back to a little more pace on the ball. So nice little change up here. From Pollard saying, yeah, listen, different bowler here for the Gladiators. Walton. Oh, good see. Pace and bounce. Time to go sideline. Riddiman.
Well, I'm here with the head coach of Pune, and also this is your first time at T10, Jonty. How are you finding the format? Enjoying it?
I really am, I must confess. I've had so many years of sheltered employment as a fielding coach, so first role as a head coach. And T10, so very exciting. Every single ball is an event, so amazing to be a part of it.
Well, I have to say that your team looks like very good, and as a fielding coach for so many years and one of the best fielders in the world, what did you make of the fielding of Pune today?
Yeah, really useful. You know, catches went up, we took them. There are not too many times where you have to stop the ball. The guys are looking for 4s and 6s, so the singles and the 2s. But other than that, it was really good, impressive. It was really good, impressive. We've only just been together for 2 practices, so really good to see the guys putting in great effort.
Lovely. So there's this new rolling power play that has been introduced to T10. How do you plan to strategize around that?
Yeah, it's actually.
And that's a 6.
Well, it's interesting because it takes. Everyone's always complaining about how difficult the game is, and it's interesting to throw something different with the floating power play because it takes it away from you. I think from that point of view, we're looking forward to see how other teams also use it and utilize it through the tournament.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to that. All right, quick predictions. You think your team's got it?
Well, I think it's a great game. I mean, we saw from the first match this evening, so exciting to kick the tournament off. So yeah, we'll take our pink, we'll sit down and we'll just get excited on the sidelines. So thanks for having us.
Wish you the best. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ritters. Good to see Jay Rhodes as well. He's looking pretty in pink, that is for sure. One of his shirts. You like that pink, don't you?
Oh, love a pink shirt, mate. Real men wear pink. Salmon. Real men wear pink. You know that.
Salmon. It's going to race away for 4 behind point. Splendid timing here from Chadwick Walton.
Well, one ball crunched over the leg side. Field change. The bowler changed his line. Just guided behind square. That's a gorgeous shot.
Press was the horse. First couple wanted to really zip through, and then he bowled a change of pace while Jonty was being interviewed sideline. Just the last 2 disappeared for the max, and this one's gone for 4. So Walton just started to get into a groove here.
Changing the field again. This is a field you will not see very often. A deep point and a deep cover.
Man in mid-wicket, so shortish, went full, tried the Yorker. Often you get that, you get it set up, you think, okay, you go really full, do you want to try a tennis ball bouncer or a real fizzing bouncer, and you get the old double bluff. You think, no, I'm going to set you up here for a full one on your toes.
My man Mushy there. Mushtaq Ahmed, my old spin coach. What a hero. Look at this field. We've got their deep cover and a deep point. Karen Pollard, you see him at the bottom right of your screen just running backwards now. He must know something about the bats from a bit of local knowledge from the West Indies. It's also that deep mid-wicket fielder. So he's obviously not expecting anything to go to deep square leg. And that's a wide. So he's trying to bowl to his plan, but he's not quite nailing it, sorry.
Yeah, that wide Yorker field. Whereas I do like the cover you got. Whether you got that mid-wicket, it's because of maybe the surface isn't quite as pacey as you like, or the bowler's not. So Pollard's got himself at long on, and the mid-wicket's straight on the fence. So you think, okay, I'm going to double bluff here. I'm going to back myself, bowl some wide Yorkers, but I want to come wide of the crease and get it around your badge. Risky, but there you go there. That's the danger, but that's a cracker. Azim can't take a bow. He does. The big guy. Holy heck.
Well, Karen Pollard take a bow. What a field he set. What a catch by the big man as well. Certainly gobbled that up in the deep. Brilliant knowledge from Pollard. He knew where to put the field up. Look at this, off the line. No problems for the big man.
It's a wonderful take from young Azim Khan. Dad will be smiling, Chadwick's not. He's gone for 18, and the Pune Devils are 40 for 2 here.
Hams. Fielder change.
Couple down. He's had 4 overs, but they've been going at 10, so ticking along with the rate. This is Wasuli. Time for more wrist spin.
Yourself.
Oh, I don't know if you saw there quickly, Danny. The big Malazam, after taking that catch, he's hurt himself. He's going to have a sit down in the dugout, get the physio, have a look at those digits. Oh, is this a chance? Maratha here, sprawled on the floor. I don't know if the ball actually flicked his fingers on the way past.
Yeah, certainly landed rather heavily. Zami took that catch. This is younger Swan.
Oh, I'd have looked that one. You worry. I can't get over him around to here with the headband. He looks like he's at a Def Leppard or something. It's brilliant.
Great bowling.
He's got a new style icon.
We love that. You see, back in the early 80s, there's retro fitness videos we used to love.
Really close. Oh, is there a mix-up? Will there be a run-out? Oh, he's thrown the ball to the wrong end. Communication all round from the batsman, from the fielders. Communication all round from the batsman, from the fielders.
Zahor, who's just bowled the previous over. He didn't want to go. Lewis wasn't into it. Then there's a hesitation. Wrong end. Shazad just enlightening him. Bowled, didn't he? One to go. This has only gone for 3, so this is a good fight back here from Deccan. Oh, big inside edge. He's saved him. Absolutely saved him with a little insider. 43 for 2.
Looking for a second chance? Cricket में और My Team 11 ऐप पे मिलेगा। इस बड़ी क्लास से पहले अपनी टीम्स तैयार कीजिए only on My Team 11, इंडिया की अपनी फैंटेसी ऐप।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Pune Devils need another 62 runs off 30 deliveries. Obviously a new partnership has been formed with Rasuli and Lewis as well. As Aaron Summers comes in for the first time. Actually the first Australian to play domestic cricket in Pakistan. Born originally in WA. Has played for Tasmanian Tigers. Hit well and hit long as well. Niall, that's a big one.
Beautiful bit of timing. First real blow of anger from Kenar Lewis, the man from the Caribbean. Gets himself in a good position. Have a look at this. Nice and still. Picks that bat up and backs himself. Summers has got pace. Often on T10, if you've got pace and you're not quite on the money, you're going to go the distance.
It's just what the Devils needed. They need a big over. I mean, the Gladiators as well, they only had 3 overs that went over the 10-run mark. Let's just say he's not missed timing many, is he?
Well, it's making a really beautiful sound off the bat. 50 up in the 6th. Yeah, it was an interesting move, Aaron Summers going over to play in the Pakistan domestic competition. Been out of cricket for a while. He's played Big Bash and domestic cricket in Australia, but I think he's had some injuries I'll tell you what, there's some fancy wheels about. Look at these trainers.
Yeah, I actually saw them when I did the toss out there. Oh, there's a misfield. Oh, there's a misfield. And that's probably an area that we've noticed already in the first day that hasn't been as sharp as it could be.
Well, there's not being sharp and then there's just slack. And this is slack at backward point. Summers being carted for a 6 first ball. He needs support. Yeah, not good enough. Especially when you're under a bit of pressure in the field. It's just not good enough for backward point. You've got to support your quick better than that.
And again, he goes for the same area. Just the one that, you know, you take a look at those shoes, and they're almost like basketball shoes. You know, high up, a lot of fast bowlers started to have that high ankle just to support it.
Wow. I don't think I could lift my legs if I had them on.
That's what this shortest format is all about, isn't it? A little bit of fun, doing something a little bit funky. Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'll tell you what, there's some great hairdos, great kit and great wheels.
Well, Lewis goes big, and it's going to clear all of the fielders and the boundary as well. So a big 6 required, and this is becoming a big over. Straight, right behind the bowler. And this time just targeting the pads. It's all about not giving him too much width. So a big over there, 19 runs coming from it. It's 62 for 2. Well, that last over of 19 runs will certainly help. Ryan back into the attack. I'm starting to see a little action that he's changed, hasn't he? Hiding the ball behind him. It's all about shoes tonight, isn't it? I feel a little bit left out with mine.
Yeah, they're right under a bit of pressure. I think just trying to find a bit of form. Really deserted him during the IPL. Lost his place in the side at KKR. Not something used to saying about Sunil Narine. He's been a feature for every franchise he's played for a long time. So the first time in his career under a bit of pressure.
Well, this is chipped up and should be taken, yes. Simple catch, wicket required by the Gladiators, and they're able to see the back of Rasuli.
Well, totally outdone, totally outfoxed. Probably hasn't faced Sunil Narine a great deal in his career. He just gets way too far out in front and just gives the simplest of catches to the big man, Kyron Pollard. He's not going to drop it. He's a talented young man, Rasuli, but he's totally outdone. It's one of those dismissals, you just know you're out. You're just waiting for the moment when you've got to trudge off. Well, it's a big wicket. They might not be smiling on the outside. They've given themselves a glimmer of hope. Rasuli's got to go. Caught by Pollard, ball on the line for 63 for 3.
Australian Open, Euro 2020, Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020, on Sony. Only on Sony Sports Network, on Sony Sports Network, on Sony Sports Network.
Lewis on strike. Oh, slog sweep. Yeah, there's no point running for that. Yeah, he knows he's still got to go hard.
Yeah, he only knows one way. That's the right method. He's got his eye in now. He's got a chance to take the Devils all the way. No point changing the game plan now. Not big boundaries, 65 metres all the way around, so it's only a chip really in the modern era. Similar eyes. Picked up a wicket with the club for a maximum.
Come on, Sonny. Come on, Sonny.
Kenner Lewis, well, he's 30 off 16 after a slightly sluggish start. Got his mojo going now.
Looks like that's the area, isn't it? Just kind of jamming it into that leg stump. He doesn't like boundaries, as in fours. He only likes sixes. He's only hit 4 of them. No boundaries yet for Lewis.
Asif Khan is a new man at the crease. He's got a little bit of time, but rate's 10.5, which in this modern era should be fairly simple. A couple of balls, you imagine, just to get used to conditions.
Yeah, he played for the Gladiators last year. Just played the one game. And he scored 25 runs. They'll certainly like that if he can do that.
To bowl to one of the most powerful hitters in the modern game. How hard he's been working on these off breaks.
Goes for the big pin home to the leg side. They look to come back for 2 and they're slipped. But in the end, come back safely. So just what is required. It's after 7 overs, 72 for 3.
To be prepared is very important, be it in life or in cricket. So stay prepared and keep your team ready only on My Team 11, India ki apni fantasy app.
Download from myteam11.com.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Pune Devils 33 off 18, whereas the Deccan Gladiators, well, they'll be hoping to try and get this right down to the last over, as we see the floating power play, just the 1 over where only 2 fielders can field outside of the inner circle. So here's a chance to capitalise for both teams.
Yeah, I'm just thinking Deccan, this is a brilliant opportunity for Deccan to maybe pick up a wicket at 2. Rampal bowled a really good first over, just over 6, and picking up a wicket, because for the Gladiators and the Ryan's done and dusted, Tahir's done and dusted, so you feel that they really do need one really tight over and maybe a wicket at 2.
We've seen already that this power play has already brought about some wickets. And you can see that Kieran Pollard's just slowing the play down as well. He's trying to get control of it, make the batters think a little bit more on every field position that he makes. So 2 fielders out, deep mid-wicket and long on.
3 runs will stand off the last.
Nice to go for the Yorker. It'll just be 1, so that's an absolute win so far.
Yeah, Ravi Rampal 2 summers ago in the UK was leading wicket taker in the T20 Blast. Bit of a reborn, born again. Ravi Rampal had a really good time at Derbyshire. Was signed for the Welsh Fire in the newly formed 100 competition in the initial draft of the tournament. Didn't happen last summer, will happen again in 2021. Tends to get a little bit of reverse, tailor back into the stumps.
Excellent bowling.
Another chance. No, it's over top. I think it's gone for the maximum as well.
It has. Great reply. Lose 5, hit 6, 1 to the better. Gale, just an absolute legend. 4 runs there for Chris Gale.
Encounter.
Gets it right. Chris Gale will be 50 runs.
Yeah, I wonder which player is going to be the Dream 11 game changer of the match. So that's still up for grabs, isn't it, with the Devils requiring 32 off 17 balls. Well, that has to be a wide. No, not. Well, Kennard Lewis is not happy.
Well, good work by Mohamed Shahzad behind the stumps, because that easily could have pierced through or pierced over. Shazzy leaping like a salmon. Have a look at this. That's definitely a wide. I'm sure it's a wide. Oh, this is good work. Shahzad does really well. Character.
So graceful. Driven hard. Chance? No. Not going to throw it. Dot ball. That is absolute gold. So this is the perfect over for Deccan Gladiators. Exactly what they need. Only 2 runs off it.
I think he's going to bowl the last 2. Zahor from the UAE is a good death bowler, gets his Yorkers in really well, but Aaron Summers has bowled 1 for 18, so Karen Pollard may be going to have an over himself in these last couple.
Well, he somehow found a way through that cover region and a well-required boundary.
This stroke just wouldn't have happened 15 or 20 years ago, because it would have just trickled to extra cover. Big powerful bats. Look at this. He's trying to hit this through mid-wicket. Whips it, gets a leading edge, and it goes all the way for 4. It's good bowling again by Rampal. Doesn't get the look he deserves there. Kennard Lewis goes marching on.
Still a good over, but isn't it? Here's the 6 runs coming from it. So last delivery. Again, slowing it down. Just making a few little tweaks. Where is he going to bowl it? 2 fielders out, still long on and deep mid-wicket. Well fielded Stumpy. That saved a lot of runs. So end of the 8th over, it's 79 for 3.
This court is a little rougher than last year. Last year was a lot smoother, the actual surface. Oh boy.
Gee, the young ball kid's been hit there. Rafa showing immediate concern. She's good, I think. Oh, that's a wonderful moment, though. Good girl.
Australian Open, live and exclusive on Sony Sports Channels.
Right, we're back with the grand finale. That's a time we've been all waiting for. Pakhtun.
Well, we've already seen a tight match in the first game. This one is starting to look like it may go down to the wire. Pune Devils 26 off 12 deliveries. Kennard Lewis is still out there, 36 not out off 22. He's the key man, should I say, for Pune.
No value in this, I'm afraid. No value in playing through the V. The previous ball, he tried to hit that same ball through the wicket and it went through extra cover for 4. It's too correct there. Too orthodox.
Well, we always talk about the fact that, you know, if you're able to hit the ball back past the bowler, it's a perfect cricket shot. But in the shortened format, if you do hit the stumps, very rarely does it become runs. It normally just trickles out somewhere. So, who's bowling this over? Sorry, Zahor. No, first over he bowled, he only went for 11 runs. Oh, they'd really enjoy that.
Very good bowler. Zahor from the UAE, been around a long time. Generally gets his Yorkers in, bowls at good pace. Got some nice variations as well, but his Yorker generally is his go-to. Plenty of talent from the UAE. show in this tournament. That's what it's all about, really. Local players and developing the game here in the United Arab Emirates.
You can see Pollard just explaining, this is where I need you to bowl. This is the field, as we have a few issues again with the stumps. You've got to make sure that they are all lighting up correctly, because no doubt when you come to these last couple of overs, it's helter-skelter, and there could potentially be run-outs. So what are you putting your money on? Who are you backing here?
Oh, I like the Devils. Don't know who that one is. The big fella, the big Kevin O'Brien, playing here a few days ago, and now he's assistant coach with Andy Flower and Delhi. Not a bad player, that lad. He could slog him.
Is his brother any good?
He's got 3 very good brothers. They're all older than him.
The second ball, he gets change of bat, and same result as we
Well bowled.
sure
It's beaten everyone.
Yes, Darren, we love it.
Oh, and it's slipped as well, so we're starting to see the outfield as well getting a bit of dew potentially.
Well, I was full of praise for Mohammad Shahzaad. He's missed one there. Through the gloves. Because it's a good Yorker. We spoke about the horse slamming the ball in. See if we can back him up.
Still, just the 2 byes, 5 deliveries, 24 runs off 11. Again goes for the Yorker and carved through the offside. Again, just over pitched and absolutely capitalised.
Azor hasn't done a great deal wrong there. He's trying to slide in the Yorker. He gets a little bit wrong. I just give credit to the batsman there. He's going for that wide Yorker. Good hands. Lewis, we've seen him with a lot of power and just a little bit of precision there. Again, this field, when you have 3 men inside the ring behind point, it's a common field, but invariably, you just got anywhere outside the off stump, you just slice, you get full value.
We're starting to see, aren't we, the technique of a lot of players in the shortened format. They clear their front leg, very stable base, and from there they can go leg side, but they can also reach to the offside and carve it through that point region behind point. Again, full to the stumps. Leg byes this time. No, runs. Got something on it. 16 off 9.
Doesn't matter how you get them, Pune, does not matter. As long as you get these required runs, again, slides it in. There's maybe a little feather onto the leg. Doesn't really matter. Pune won't care. It's all going horribly wrong for the Gladiators. Slipping away from them here. Hardest is hoping he's not going to have a bat.
No, I always wonder, you know, late in death bowling as well, when you're going for Yorkers and you don't have protection of fine or third, at least one of them.
Yeah, I think you need one, especially if your bowler is good at Yorkers and he's saying to the skipper, I'm going to bowl Yorkers. Probably you need a third man, realistically. It's difficult to get fine leg in and a third man. You're going to try and cut off maybe a thick outside edge as opposed to an inside edge, but very difficult. He bowls at good pace as well as to bowl with this field.
There were 2 balls.
Well, 3 deliveries left. No change in the field.
The earlier one had travelled out of the park, so that was
Yorker again, driven back past the bowler. Will they come back for 2? No. Probably a good decision.
It's been a good over. I know it's gone for a few runs here. It's gone for 11, but hasn't done a great deal wrong, Zahor.
The joys of bowling in the shortened format. So 15 off 8. So the Gladiators have done what they need to. It's certainly going to go into the last over. It's just how many runs will they give their bowler?
Well, what I'd like here, I'd like the Gladiators to try and squeeze Asif Khan and try and get a dot ball here, and then maybe for the last ball you can sit off and give him a single, therefore keeping Kenar Lewis away from the strike.
Yeah, When you talk about squeezing, you normally see the fielders at the inner circle just coming in slightly, cut off the angle, but also for a drop and run. Ideally, a dot ball through to the keeper is what they're going to look for. He swings and heaves to the leg side. Just what the Pune Devils wanted.
Well, again, thick inside edge. Asif Khan. Look at this. Oh, you're probably half an inch short of a perfect Yorker. Thick inside edge. The way she scuttles for a boundary.
I think he actually hit that between his legs. Yeah, we call it, actually, Nat Siva actually specialises in that and works on that, so we call it the natmeg instead of the nutmeg, which we know in football terms.
Skipper, Nasser Hussain. He's next in. Really hope we just get this game done, boys. See it home.
This is almost a free hit, isn't it? But finally, he got the dot ball that he was looking for. So, 9 overs gone, 94 for 3.
क्रिकेट में एक बात की गारंटी है कि किसी बात की कोई गारंटी नहीं, तो सोच समझ के टीम बनाइए मैच से पहले ओनली ऑन माय टीम 11 इंडिया की अपनी फैंटेसी ऐप.
Download from myteam11.com.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
The first match went down to the last over. The second match is doing exactly the same. Deccan Gladiators posting just 104, but they have stretched this match out as far as they possibly can. 11 runs from 6 deliveries. And surprise, surprise, it's the big man, Kyron Pollard, the skipper, who goes, give me the ball, boys. I'll take care of this.
Well, Pollard hasn't got the pace, but he's got plenty of experience. He wants the ball back of a length, slow balls. He's going to have to get his field absolutely spot on here because there's not a huge boundary, 65 metres. He'll try and bowl slow, slow, and even slower. He has got protection leg side. Deep backward, deep mid wicket on a long on.
Danny, until this guy is batting, you got to keep screaming.
Yep. Just wanted to double check, see if there was anything going on with Kenar Lewis.
He's going to throw that heavy back on him.
Oh, Chadwick, he loves it. Yeah, he's done it before, Pollard, I think. Just runs in and dummies the batsman just to check out footwork maybe or where he's shaping up to go.
Yeah, it was Andre Fletcher.
Well, he doesn't want to lose this match, does he?
Good effort, not good enough.
Slow, but Kenar Lewis has got a huge piece of that. And it's his 50 as well. What a way to bring it up.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic shot. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Get amongst it. That's what it's all about. This is an absolute cracker. His 5th maximum. Well, there was 6 for the moment he left his bat. Little head to side, and slower ball, thank you very much. Easy as you like. 20, 30 yards over the rope. Nearly there, Delhi.
That's very clean.
Pune, Delhi, they're next.
Dawson, don't get him away.
Short, and that'll do. Only takes 2 deliveries. And what a victory for Pune Devils. Excellent bowling up front to restrict the Deccan Gladiators to 104. And whilst they probably would have liked to finish the match